Hi again everybody, Scott Gardner here with another Microsoft Excel tutorial. In this tutorial we're going to learn how to create a drop-down list to enter data on your Excel worksheet. We have a very simple worksheet here. We're just asking for first name, last name, age, and gender. And what we will do is we'll create a drop-down list to select the gender from a drop-down instead of typing it in. This is a very simple example with just two choices in our drop-down list, but you can have as many options as you need in that list. And we'll do another example a little bit later with a little bit longer list. So the first example, we are going to select certain cells in the range to be our drop-down list. In a later example, we're going to do a whole column. So we're going to highlight from about D2 down to D10. And we are going to use something called data validation to create our drop-down list. So that's found under the Data tab here on the ribbon. And then it's over here on the right under Data Validation. And if you're not sure what data validation is, basically data validation allows you to specify what type of data can go into certain cells. And I will be doing another lesson on data validation in the near future. But in this example, all we are going to be doing is telling Excel to allow only the items in our list to be entered. Okay, so what we want to allow here, we're going to go to this allow. Right now it says any value. That means right now anything at all can be entered into those cells. We're going to click our drop down and we are going to choose list. Alright, now we have a source box here. Two things can be done in the source box. We can type in our allowed entries separated by a comma. In this case, it would be male, comma, female. Or if you wanted to go alphabetical, you could do female, comma, male, whichever way you want. And now all we have to do is click OK. And we will enter some information here. We'll say Lisa Smith is 38, and we know Lisa's a female. And there's our drop down. So we click that, we choose female from the list. Okay. Now what happens if we try to enter something that isn't in our list? We know our list consists of male and female. What if we try to enter F for gender? It's going to give us an error message. The value you have entered is not valid, okay? Because we specified in our source that it had to be male or female. We're going to click retry, we're going to click cancel, and obviously we can choose whatever we want from the list. Right? So very simple. The other way to do it is to select a source from a range of cells. So let's say we have sizes of t-shirts. We have extra small, small, medium, large, and extra large. Let's say that's our list. Okay, we're going to add a new column, shirt size. And what we will do is we will set this whole column to be our drop-down list. So we're going to choose column E. All right. So that's going to be our cells for our drop-down list. We're going to go back to data validation. We are going to allow a list. But this time in the source, we're not going to type in our options. We're going to choose it from existing data. So what we will do is we'll click here, and now we will highlight our data, and you can see in the data validation box it gives us our range, our options. Okay, so we will pop that back up, and there is the cells I2 to I6. If we move that out of the way a little bit, you can see there are options in those cells. And now we will click OK. All right. So now if Lisa is a size small, we will be able to go to our drop down list and choose small from the list. Now the only thing about choosing the entire column like that is that now our shirt size, our header is now a drop down list. But we can easily fix that by going to data validation, and we are going to click clear all. We're going to click OK, and that will clear the data validation from that cell but not the rest. Okay, so if we have Bob Jones as one of our options, he's 45, he is a male, and his t-shirt size is large. And there you go, we've successfully created drop-down lists in our Excel worksheet. Hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know in the comments. You can get more tutorials as well as fully written instructions on all of these lessons on my website, free-learn-excel.com. Thanks very much and have a terrific day.